Good evening, viewers. I'm Sathyendra here. My channel's name is Sathyendra Film Critic. Please subscribe and forward it to your friends. Uh, I watched Maareesan film. I already put a small video, and it doesn't have much information. I've seen it again today. So also, I thought I'll speak in English so it will reach more people in South India and maybe abroad. Yeah. So we talk about Mauritian. In this film, there are two challenging great actors. One is Fahadh Faasil, another one is Vadivelu. Uh, what the director Sudheesh used Vadivelu in a totally different way. We know Vadivelu as a very powerful comedy actor. And people have his image watching him in 100 films playing some kind of comedy, and his voice, his Tamil, everybody is conditioned. But in this film, the director changes his character, totally different character, totally different character. And Fahad Fazal is doing his same style. Is good in all his characters, but mostly he plays psychic characters. In this film, this is not that psychic, but he's a thief. So the director has taken so much work from your Vadivelu, and he used his talent very well. And Vadivelu has given his life into this character. It's almost like a comeback for Vadivelu, and Vadivelu has put all kind of um, subtle body language, subtle dialogue delivery, everything. The story is something like Fahad Fazil comes out of the prison, and he steals a motorbike on the way, and he wants to stay one day somewhere. So he goes into one house where Vadivelu is tied up to a chair by somebody. So when this fellow goes, actually Vadivelu is an Alzheimer patient. A person has got very big problem with memory. Every 10 minutes, he'll forget his name, ask who you are, things like that. A lot of things he'll forget and keep it on the table like that. It's an Alzheimer patient. And Vadivelu asks, come, he says, as the thief goes inside. Somebody has tied me up to this chair. He hit me and tied me up. Will you please release me? I'll give you 10,000 rupees. First father says, no 10,000. Then he says 20,000. He says, no 20,000. Now only in ATM I can withdraw only 20,000. Then first father says, why don't you take money out of Google? Then he said, okay, I'll give you whatever you ask. And first father takes Vadivelu on his bike. Until interval, this is the travel between Vadivelu and Fahadh Faasil. Fahadh Faasil come to know that Vadivelu has got lot of money, so he wants to act like a friend and finally get his money. This was his idea. Vadivelu sometimes says, I want to go to Palkar, sometimes he says, I want to go to Coimbatore, but he keeps on taking him to a lot of places on the way to Coimbatore and Palkar. They stay in lodge. So many things happen. They go to ATM. Vadivelu forgets his ATM password. Again, try to remember. So like that, a lot of funny incidents, and in between, and there is a bond. They develop a bond between them, and the night photography is very good. After 40 minutes, the story moves faster. The story moves faster, and mostly this story happens in the night. So then when we come to interval, totally the screenplay, the scenes, everything totally changes. Until first 50 minutes, we see only Fahadh Faasil and Vadivelu, on the bike. But so many nice things happen between them. Thoroughly we can thoroughly enjoy it. Interval, totally different things happen. And Fahadh Faasil's friend is Vivek Prasanna. Vivek Prasanna is only talking to Fahadh Faasil on the phone and saying, somehow you take all the money, cheat him, and take the money. That's what throughout the film he's talking on the phone. In the climax, he comes and he's part of some uh, big uh, big accusation. And suddenly we see Vadivelu in a very different performance, character, like that. So the story is basically talking about child rape and uh, child kidnapping, you know, child sexual attacks, like that. So this is the subject. Actually, the director doesn't show this. He doesn't show visually. After interval, after 20 minutes, there is a lovely song in a fair in a village, Jatra. One boy and girl, totally new to us, are dancing on the stage. Remarkable. They have taken one Ilayaraja's song, I think. Remarkable. These are totally new artists. Particularly the girl who acts for that song. She is wonderful. She has got 360 degrees of movements, 360 degrees of beauty, and lovely eye language, body language, everything. So that song is a lovely, lovely song. Then even after that, there are 2, 3 songs are coming, but they all in the sometimes in the tone of Shiva Chidambaram or T.M. Soundararajan, like that tones. Not modern tones are used. 2 songs are there. They are very, very good. Actually, Vadivelu's, there is a love story. Vadivelu has got a flashback. He is married to Sitara. Sitara is the heroine of Pudu Pudu Arthangal of K. Balachandar. Now she is 40, 45. She plays the wife. She plays an NGO. And she wants to save some mm, some girls who are threatened by rowdies, to be raped, things like that. So she's trying to save them, but she gets a mental disease. She gets a mental disease, and at one day, I think she kills herself. So this is the Vadivelu's past story, and Vadivelu is having this in mind, and he wants to take revenge. Whoever raped these 3, 4 girls. So somehow Vadivelu is acting with Fahadh Faasil as a Alzheimer patient, but actually is very normal, no. But he is acting like that. And finally, Vadivelu has got so many Sims in his cell. Somehow he calls the teacher who raped the girl, the man, Shivanandam or something like that. He brings him to a lonely place and kills him. Finally, Vivek Prasanna also happened to be one of the person who has killed and raped one of these 3 to 4 girls. Finally, there is a very big fight. Vadivelu has a fight. He does a very good fight, very decent fight. We never seen Vadivelu doing fights and all. Vadivelu has played with ரொம்ப கம்பீரமா நடிச்சிருக்காங்க. He has played a majestic role. Finally, Vadivelu killed these 3 people. Also, actually, Fahadh Faasil didn't know that, though Viveka Prasanna is his friend, he didn't know that he has raped so many girls. Finally, he comes to know, he fights when there's a fight between Vadivelu and Prasanna. Fahadh Faasil fights with Vivek Prasanna, who is very close to him, and kills him. By the time Vadivelu takes that big knife, at the time the police come there, and Vadivelu, they think Vadivelu has killed him. That's why he is holding the knife. But actually, Fahadh Faasil killed his friend. But when he came to know that he has raped all the girls, and when he, Fahadh Faasil become very close to Vadivelu. So he didn't want his friend to kill Vadivelu. So finally he kills him. Finally, Vadivelu in the court, and Vadivelu is about aged about 60, 65. What explanation he gives is, if a child is raped, now she may not come to the court. The parents may not bring to the court. Now it will be a very big insult and humiliation. And in this court process, sometimes nothing happens. So anyhow, after 65, I'll be retired and I'll be in some old age home. I thought, why don't I do some very good thing? And at least few of the people, rapists, learn something from my incident. That's why I killed all these people. And he says that, and the movie ends. Vadivelu has done a remarkable job, and Fahadh Faasil has also done a very good job. And we get Livingston for one scene, and finally we get Kovai Sarala for 2-3 scenes as an inspector. It proves nothing. We don't know why she comes there. What is the use in the story? But very good music, very good BGM, lovely, lovely night photography, and beautiful story. But only thing is, it's a bit lengthy. They could have easily cut it another 20 minutes. Otherwise, this would have been an extraordinary film. I was in the lab. I finished this film, and somebody came running to me, said, "I am the director of this film." So I was coming out of the gate. Yes, sir. I said, everybody is saying you're number one film critic. 5 people asked me to talk to you. That's why I'm coming and talking to you. Then I said, no, sir, I'm a very ordinary person. No, no, I don't think everybody is saying you're a great critic. I want your opinion. Then I said, okay, sir, I'll tell, I've seen only once. I have to say it 2-3 times to tell detailedly. So whatever if I feel like telling, I tell. But he's a very nice guy, but lot of energy, lot of talent. You know, this film is done like an expert director. It is his second film. His first film was in Malayalam. Finally, asked me, sir, I want your blessings. Then I said, I am not a big person to give blessings, but only by age I can give you blessings. Yeah, but you are more talented than me. You have to give me blessings. I told him. No, he left, and it's a lovely film. Not much publicity has been done. Please kindly watch this film. It's a uh, lovely, fast-paced subject. Watch it for Vadivelu's performance. Watch it for Fahadh Faasil's performance. It's a roller coaster ride. Film is very fast, but length they should have cut 20 minutes. That 20 minutes I can suggest. Nothing will happen to any film. I would have cut it if I were an editor. It's a lovely film. Please watch it. Sathyendra, film critic, my channel's name. Please subscribe. I'll be coming to your channel and talk about more subjects. I'm already talking about different subjects. I spoke about stunt masters. I spoke about film criticism, and I keep thinking about so many different mostly connected with cinema. And many people are want to send your video to me. Sometimes it's very difficult. I'm a single person. I'm 65. I can't handle this alone. And sometimes the storage is full. So if anybody wants to send, uh, please give me 1 to 2 months time. Don't hurry me because I got my own life. I have my YouTube and I have to put 8 films a week. So I need a lot of time. And so many videos are coming since 3 years, almost 100 videos. I can't keep on working on that. I'm not paid for that. But if you really want to send it, wait for me 1 or 2 months. And if you pay me also, many people are paying. If you pay me also about 1,500 rupees, so that I'll give it to my team. So please take care. Don't hurry me. I have a lot of work every week. 8 to 10 films I have to watch 2 times, 3 times. Yeah, send it, but don't force me to do it fast. No, thanks a lot. Take care. Thank you for encouraging me.